Are filing some breaking news.
Charges just came down in the last hour, giving us new details about the stabbing of Derek Chauvin. According to court documents, 52-year-old inmate John Tursak stabbed Chauvin with an improvised knife and told the responding staff that he would have killed Chauvin if they hadn't come so quickly. However, Tursak later denied wanting to kill Chauvin, but told FBI agents he had been thinking about assaulting Chauvin for about a month because he is a, quote, high-profile inmate. The documents show he also said he stabbed Chauvin on Black Friday to symbolize the Black Lives Matter movement. Chauvin was rushed to the hospital and at last check was in stable condition. Tursak faces attempted murder and several assault charges. You can stay with KARE 11 on air and online as we get more on this breaking story.
Oh my God, Derek got stabbed 22 times. Wow, why is everybody all of a sudden shocked? A former police officer gets stabbed 22 times in prison. Why is everybody all of a sudden surprised that happened to him? Why? What do you people expected? Like he's the first police officer that goes to prison and ends up getting beat up or ends up getting stabbed. Like he's the very first cop that ever happened to him. It happened to plenty of cops like him. You know, you people wondering why it happened to him. I mean, what kind of stupid question is that? Why it happened to him? You people know why it happened to him. You guys know why it happened to him. And it might not even have nothing to do with the incident when he killed Floyd. It might not have nothing to do with that. You know, some other prisoners might have their reasons of going after him. I mean, come on now. You know how many people Derek probably locked up in prison? I don't know how long. I don't really know how long he's been a cop. But think of the years of him being a cop, of locking everybody up. Now I know some of you cop defenders out there, you police lovers out there, love the police brutality. You people would try to defend cops no matter what. Well, he was just doing his job. He was just trying to feed his family. I mean, I know there's plenty of people out there that support cops and thinking that cops are never in the wrong, thinking they always in the right when they know they sometimes are in the wrong in incidents like this. But who knows why he got stabbed? Because, you know, when you're a cop and you've been a cop for years and you've been locking up a lot of people, sending people to jail, you got to realize something. Derek probably locked a lot of people up since he's been a cop. You know, locked up family members or, you know, cops gonna have enemies. You know, it could have been someone that knew who Derek was. It could have been one of the victims that Derek locked up. And and whoever it was, he probably had a final chance to get his hands on him. So yeah, that's the cop that put me in here. Oh, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Yeah, that happened to cops. You know, that's why I say I could never be a cop. I could never be a cop, man, because when you arrest people and you do your job as a cop and you lock a lot of people up and a lot of people get sent up to the road and get life in prison without parole, whatever like that, and then you as a cop eventually goes to prison yourself for police brutality and actually killing somebody, now you're actually probably going to the same prison that the people that you locked up. And now they're going to get you and come after you for putting them in there. So yes, that happens to a lot of cops, people. A lot of cops don't seem to realize that. That's why I say, if you're a cop, don't do, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I couldn't be a cop because all the people that I arrested, and then next thing you know, someone out there spits in my face, and then I end up doing police brutality on it, and then next thing you know, I'm in prison. I'm in the same prison that the people that I arrested and locked up, and they got life in prison without parole and everything like that. Of course, they're going to get revenge on me because they're going to be like, you put me in here. I've been serving time for 10 or 20 years. So, you know, talking with Derek, I mean, it's not only that, but, you know, this man here has got a history of police brutality. He's got a history of it. They already said this guy's got a history of police brutality. And no one has done nothing to this man. And that's the thing that pretty much kind of ticks me off right there, is that the law, they don't do nothing to these. See, they don't do nothing to these people until someone actually get killed. Had Floyd never died from that knee, had that man never died while he had his knee on the back of his neck, had he not died, Derek would have continued on doing the same old stuff. He would have continued on doing the police brutality. You know what I'm saying? But it's a damn shame that the man's dead, because that's all it had to take. All it had to take was someone to die by the hands of Derek by doing police brutality. That's all it had to take to get him kicked out of the force. When they should have been kicked this guy out when other people was filing complaints about this man, and the higher ups and the police force just ignored it and let it go on. You know, they should have their badge taken too, because had they fired Derek long time ago before he killed this other guy, this man probably would still be alive today. Floyd probably would still be alive today. You know what I'm saying? They need to get cops like these off the force. We don't need cops like these. You know what I'm saying? We don't need cops like this. You know, he got over cocky. He thought he can just put his knee on anybody's neck. Now you got stabbed 22 times. Now you're going to feel everybody's pain. Now you're going to feel like what's it like to be treated like crap. You was a cop. You was a cop for a good while, Derek, and you thought going around, you thought being a cop, you thought doing police brutality, you thought like getting bullied. You know, you thought bullying people and doing police brutality was a cool thing to do, huh, Derek? But now you're getting a dose of your own medicine now. Now you're the one's going to get bullied. You're the one's going to get beat up in prison. And I'm glad he's getting beat up in prison. He's got what he deserved. You know what I'm saying? He got what he deserved, man. You know what I'm saying? Because what goes around comes around. Any cop out there who wants to do police brutality and be real rough with the people and all that stuff like that, just so your other cops knows, what goes around comes around. You can end up like Derek. And he's going through hell now. He got stabbed 22 times. I honestly don't have no sympathy for this man. I don't feel sorry for this man, what he's dealing with in prison. Whether he was a cop or not, I don't feel sorry for this man, especially what he's done in the past. I don't feel sorry for this man. I really don't. He got what's coming to him. I knew this was going to happen to him eventually. I knew somebody was going to get to him. You come out lucky this time, but maybe next time you won't come out that lucky, though, because I believe the inmate said he didn't want to kill you, which means the inmate could have killed you if he really wanted to. But he wanted to let you know. Get a dose of your own medicine, Derek. But yeah, that's all I got to say, people. That's all I'm going to say about Derek. I don't feel sorry for this guy. I don't feel sorry for him. Not one bit. It's what happens when you try to be a police brutality and you thought you were going to get away with it for years. And now your ass is in prison. Now you're the one that's going to get a dose of your own medicine. So yeah, Derek, how do you like it now? How do you like being the one that's getting bullied now and getting stabbed? Not so fun, isn't it, Derek? Not so fun, isn't it? Anyway, peace.